It had not gone as she had hoped. After her helping Aaron dropped the only real weapon they had on the head of the knight after the inner gatehouse had been breached, the situation had not taken the direction she had intended. As the rain whipped and the wind howled, she'd found herself manhandled off the wall by enemy soldiers, listening to her brother scream and fight as they grabbed him too. Aaron was only 7 years of age, but he had fought fiercely. If their father had been alive, he would have been proud. But that was the problem. Their father wasn't alive. Now, the children of the Earl of Ashford found themselves being dragged into the great hall of Kennington, a place that was normally full of comfort and laughter, but a place that was now their prison. Around them, men were being slaughtered until there were heaps of dead bodies cluttering the inner ward. She didn't see one living Ashford soldier. The smell of death was everywhere. That greasy, putrid smell. She was hauled into the great hall alongside Aaron, who was kicking and biting at his captors, so much so that one of them clobbered the lad on the side of the head and he went limp. Dazed, he still tried to strike out, but Aaron ended up in a pile on the floor next to his kneeling sister. Big knights with big swords were all around them. "Now, lady," a big knight with an equally big sword said, "you will tell me the truth. Are you Ashford's daughter?" Her head came up, eyes of a pale golden-brown colour fixing on the knight with the long hair tied up at the top of his head. "Who told you that?" she demanded. The knight lifted an eyebrow at her. "I am asking the questions," he growled. "You will answer me. Are you Ashford's daughter?" After a brief hesitation, she nodded. "I," she said. "I am Andia. This is my brother Aaron." The knight doing the questioning studied her for a moment before his gaze moved to Aaron, who was starting to come around enough that he tried to push the man behind him away. The boy evidently didn't like to be caged in. But the knight's focus returned to Andia. "Where is your father, Lady Andia?" he asked. Again she hesitated, but only briefly. When she spoke, it was with resignation. "Dead," she said. "The first day of the battle. He caught an arrow in the neck." "Where is he?" "In the vault. We've not had the time nor the men to bury him." The knight looked to another knight next to him. "Do you know Ashford on sight?" The other knight with the blonde beard nodded. "Aye. Then identify him. Henry will want to know." The knight with the blonde beard fled. As he did so, more men pushed into the hall, men bearing tunics of red and gold and blue and gold, and also crimson with lions. Andia recognized the crimson tunic with the 3 lions, the royal crest of Henry of England. On her right, Aaron kicked the man behind him in the shins, and the man growled, reaching down to grab Aaron by the neck. The boy began to howl, and Andia reached over, trying to pull her brother away from the man even as she calmly spoke to him. "Please do not hurt him, I beg you," she said. "He is a child who has just lost his father. He is not himself these days." The soldier wasn't happy. Still holding Aaron, he frowned at her before looking at the knight standing in front of them. The knight nodded once, and the soldier immediately let the boy go. Aaron's response was to try to kick him again, but Andia grabbed him by the ear and forced his head down. "Cease this stupidity, or we all die," she hissed at him. "Stop, or I will beat you myself."